right, you guys. You know, it's all that time. You know how we do. We're doing the pre-show show. We are live. That's correct. Do your packstereo.mobi. If you're at work and you're headed towards that next office, that restroom, and you pull out that celly cell, packstereo.mobi, you see the live show here. Smartphone, iPhone, iPad, other techno apps.
That's right. Time to get live and get up, get your stretch on, get your move on. That's right. Wake up the weary bones. Yeah. That's right.
There she goes.
It's a crazy day in the house.
That's right.
Special guest. That's right. Sophia Janell Taylor. You're going to hear all about her latest doings. And she's out there. She's the E-woman. You know, we talk about the E-man.
Yes.
But today we got the E-woman. You know what I mean by E-woman?
What?
The woman who does everything. Runs her own business. Performs, writes. Entrepreneurs, writes the checks. She does it all. Like I said, she is becoming an icon. I want you to check her out and see why I'm always so impressed with this sister. Glad to have her in the studio too, and she is fine and funny.
Glad to be here.
Come on, y'all.
Hey, you guys, you know what it's like today. It's always a special day when you get a four-banger in the studio. When I say four-banging, of multi-talented characteristics, content, production, writing, actress, all of it in a row. This woman steps lively from Flint, Michigan. She's no joke. She comes from a family of talent. Praise the Almighty for dropping on her all day long. All I'm going to say is this. You will drop some talent here this morning. Don't think you're going to get away without doing...
You know you want me to break it. I'll show you some talent, baby.
Hey, Vic, I already told her. I told her, I said, you know, once we get warmed up and get the welcome done, we're going to start to follow your lead.
There you go.
So we get to tell the whole
It's a little early for that talent I was about to show.
No. It's never early. Watch
Okay,
this.
well, shoot, I got this then.
Would you cash a lotto check at 8 o'clock in the morning?
What?
Thank you. That's what I'm
I
saying.
wait till 10. You got a lotto ticket, you can take your time. Go in at noon.
All right. I know it ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
It's not going anywhere.
Take a moment to enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you know what? One of her favorite picks I can't wait to get to is not the pick you think. It's the pick where she's saying, you know, you catching me on a small street with my jeans on, and I'm going, hey, she knows which one it is. It's off the chain. It's one of those shots where you sit there and say, you know what? You have to describe the moment. When we get to that picture moment, you better describe what you was thinking. Mario, I know you seen it.
Because I told you I went to refresh my memory.
Right.
And it was easy. I had to stop for a minute because I was getting cramps. There's no more. Because my back is starting to hurt. I'm too old. I'm too old.
What kind of cramp was you getting?
In my leg, I'm old.
Oh, my mind was somewhere else, and I got scared. Wait, what was he doing to catch a cramp?
Well, hey, the thing is, like Vic says, fine intelligence, always more than eye candy. That's right.
It's time.
Let's just do what we came to do. Come on.
All right, Mario rapping this year?
Be cool.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm talking
A
about.
little different, isn't it?
Crazy.
Look at here. I've been gone a year and you start flowing. He got flow for you.
Yes, he does.
Everybody, our guest, Sophia Janell Taylor.
Bam.
Take a look, you guys. Just, you know, we love this. We love this. We love it. We love it because from the beginning, and because of the people I've had the pleasure to meet in my life. Your first African American woman in space, Mae Jemison and I were friends and trained together. And for a long time, we love to celebrate women who are achieving in today's world. I guess it takes me back to my mama. Because you root for them in that kind of way. But we are so blessed today to have an example of one that I personally enjoy so much because she's so talented.
Yeah.
Producer, singer, actress, author. She is funny, too. Okay, everybody, that's Sophia Janell Taylor, everyone.
Yeah.
And we have a couple typos somewhere. I was trying to catch them in case you follow some of the links, because one of them has to her site the 2 L's.
Yeah.
Okay, but I just want everybody to know, because I know the chat room is looking at it, and I want to welcome the chat room. Again, our show is so interactive, internet television, and we would be nothing if not for the friends that are part of our audience every day, part of the feeling that is the morning coffee. They are a motley crew, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from Port Townsend, Washington. G&M Bureau Chief, 73 years young, DJ, television producer. Everybody, Mac McAllister.
Yeah.
Port Townsend. Also, from Pittsburgh, the Beatmaster himself. All right.
Yeah.
Phil Cuthbert, a.k.a. PMC.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They're the regulars. Motley Crew. Motley Crew. So today is a special day. It's Wednesday, July 17th, 2013. Every week we have special quotes. This week we also have special quotes, and we tried to look around to find things relative to the situations going on today. So the first was by Thomas Stephen. I always have trouble with this. Zaz. I have trouble with well, anyway, the quote is, right. The stupid neither forgive nor forget. The naive forgive and forget. The wise forgive but do not forget.
Very wise. I like that.
And then the second quote today is from none other than Mahatma Gandhi, who says, the weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong.
I love that.
Yeah, that's tight.
That's Gandhi.
I love that one.
Yeah. You guys, I have certain pictures on my wall. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King, Gandhi.
What about Playboy?
What the?
No, Vic.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Really? We took mom made me take those down. Hey, you guys, got to make the announcements too. Coming up, we have some special shows besides today. On Wednesday, the 24th, right, Vic?
Yes.
The Millen Sisters.
The Millen Sisters will be in here. You know, they're the twins. You can't tell them apart. That's all I can tell you. You can't tell them apart. And then you're going to get a hot pick special guest. Your favorite, Phil Perry, his wonderful daughter, Paloma Perry. She's dropping in from, I believe she's hailing in from either, is it Maryland, I believe? I can't remember. We'll
wow.
Same day.
Wow. Well, it's busy around here. First of all, I got to tell you, this morning when I woke up, it was somewhat quiet. And I said, wow, the helicopters have stopped. And then I listened a little closer. No, they still got one. So this has been... Right. 4 days now?
Yeah.
We've had almost round the clock. It's interesting when they're round the clock.
Yeah.
24 hours a day. And I'm wondering about the gas. But they're up there watching us. So I remind everybody, we are approximately 5 short blocks, or the equivalent probably of 2 city blocks from the quote-unquote epicenter.
Right.
Of the quote-unquote disturbance here. And so, again, we've been reflecting on the lifestyle and the issues of the people up close, because in taking my walk, as I do so often here, it's amazing. The neighbors are all out. They're all irritated. They're all being so nice to each other. Good morning, good morning. Did you see that mess? What do you think about that mess?
And then y'all like, what was your name again?
Yeah, right. 'Cause you know what? See what I told you?
How long have you been living on the street?
And if these things made people come out, I must admit, because everyone I spoke to, I didn't know.
Really?
Everyone I spoke to, I did not know. But everybody was out and talking about it, because, it's that kind of a thing in this neighborhood. We touched on the issues that are difficult for people to understand, which involves many times the levels of classism that are caught up in these kinds of things. Now, whether you like it good or not, and the divisions that are within the own black community.
Right.
And this was really obvious when you live here. And when you're part of the protest group, many of us are longtime protesters and activists, and then to have the situation reported in the media, given a tone and an overall view based on the actions of some rowdy kids, which are the same ones who act up when the Lakers win a championship.
That's correct.
And so it's about who's claiming who and who's claiming what, and what is our community. And because we are internet television, we felt compelled to remind you that we are so much more than what the media loves to portray about us. And that's the part that we love. The spirit and the souls of the people who strive every day, go every day trying to make this place a better place. And that is the majority of the people. That's why we like our communities. That's why we love that situation. So we just wanted to make sure yesterday, even though I know it's controversial, because of the kind of talk you have to have when you do these kinds of things. It's not pleasant, and you have to tread lightly, because you're dealing with long-time divisions in the community. I was the one who mentioned that in the 60s, in the early 70s, when brothers were all about revolution and all these things, it was a discussion about what to do with brothers like the ones who were rioting at the end of that. Because they would say, when you have a revolution, first thing you got to do is take out some of the brothers, then you have a chance.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to, I reminded people, this is the fierce kinds of talk, but it's part of the culture of what's happened in the black community over the years if we've had struggles like this. In other words, what I'm making, since you're going to air it like that, and it's our public laundry. It has to do with the fractions within our community between those who have and don't have, those who may be more educated or less educated, and then the way that those efforts are dealt with within our own community. As a person like yourself from Flint, okay, I don't even have to tell you coming from Flint, and then to be active in these communities that are undergoing the economic, assaults that they are, and still try to maintain
Flint
people and spirit. That's real, and that's what's happening here. That's what the whole issue with Leimert. That's why we were angry, because we were angry because of the people who go out there every day attempting to build this community, and despite what the media wants to show you about the places where we live. And so, again, it was a sort of serious show yesterday. And we knew we wanted to mention that as we end up this week. We did go to playing music of healing, though, Sophia. So what we did, we said, you know what, we're going to have some moment. Because after we all get mad, we really calm down and go into another place, our spiritual side, that we know it's about forgiveness and love and letting go. At least being careful, very careful about who you're angry with.
That's right.
People or systems. I'm more angry at the system that seems to say that our black youth are not valuable, that you can do this. I'm not so mad at the individuals, because I think that the individual is a sick person. See, that's what we were discussing. I said, this is a man who, when you watch George Zimmerman, if you've been in healthcare, you recognize that affect. This is a person who needs to be on meds. Okay, or probably has been on meds.
Right.
Okay, it gets real clear when you watch him closely. Oh no, he's not. He's not
playing
just
with a full deck.
Yeah, he's not the regular old. And I think you have to take that into context, because
even the choice that he made
totally,
says that.
totally. I said,
when they say stand down, and you keep going.
He's not processing. I said, now if people are sick, then I'm different about those things. I'm mad that Lauryn Hill's in jail.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because she's sick. How are you going to do that to a person? Then they're not going to help her in there. So again, we brought up these things, not to bum out the day, but to get them out of the way. Because this has been the week of Los Angeles. We are internet television. It is our duty, I think, to respond to those things that are especially in our community, at least so that you can get another viewpoint. To say, here's some other black folks talking about this. They get heated too, but they have a perspective. It's not the perspective I kind of thought. Because I never thought about some of the things that they say in terms of how we just resent the fact that every time I got to see my community, Crenshaw, I went to RT.com, Russia Television. They got the first picture up there. Headline is Crenshaw.
Come on.
Now, I was, on the other hand, I guess I should be pleased that the world even cares now, because I come from a day where they didn't care.
You be like, yeah, we made it.
But you're right, but it is the news.
Yes, it is.
But anyway. All right, Vic. So today we're done with that. We're going to do also today, besides having our time and sipping and schmoozing, with Sophia, we are going to have the hot picks of the new sports.
We're going to do a little bit of it because this is a Sophia Day, and I don't want to get in the way.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
Sophia Day?
It's a Sophia Day.
I'm so honored.
You should be.
I'm telling you, I can't remember having a Sophia Day. That's all right.
Okay, so we're going to we'll take a quick musical break, and then we'll come right back. Now, Vic, for the musical break today,
yes,
we've been trying to get back. Vic goes out as part of our our community efforts. We cover the concert series at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza every year. Wonderful stuff. That's where you got Rachelle Farrell.
Ooh.
You got Stephanie Mills. My brother, we have videos up there. We put it up there for the community to enjoy and see, again, the beauty that occurs within our community. But Vic has gone out recently and captured this latest concert. And tell us about this one, Vic. Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick.
Yeah,
wow.
They're taking you back how you do the Dougie.
I don't think that's how you do it.
Yeah, I need some help with that. I might need some Dougie instructions.
See, you know what? I'm just going to keep it light.
Right.
I'm just a fan who turns on a camera wherever he can and just say, let me capture the moment and remember when. But if I had to say that the human beatbox is still in full effect, Dougie is still there.
Yeah.
So we showed the human beatbox
Right.
yesterday. So what one are we showing today?
Oh, man,
Now,
you know what?
You guys know I try to hold back on certain ones of these things because I like to share with you.
Right.
It's like the true morning thing.
Yeah.
Share stuff.
Yeah, you know, there's one. I'll tell you what, and you don't have to run the whole thing because it's a little long. The show. Remember Dougie Fresh, the show. Actually, Slick is in there with him, so you can go show that one. And it's 11 or 12, so you have to show the whole thing. But that'll be the one.
That's right. Victor Allen goes out unarmed.
You're wrong.
We'll be right back.
Also, when we get a know, so LA, y'all ready to do it or what? I'm taking you back to 85. You ready? Here we go. Go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy. Go, 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 go. What? Put the balance on. You know what? I want some else to need a shoe home. Why, y'all? Got shoes over, shirt, my coat. 6 1, 6 1. Say yes. And we are on. What? Here we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Yo, what's it about? I don't know. The late tell of the time. What? I forgot the day. Man, you did it again. Yo. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. We missed the show. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Don't get us wrong. Excuse me, Dougie. Pressure on. Hey, Slick. Man, we in the West Coast, man. And I want to find out, where's the party at in the West Coast? In the party on the side. In the party over here. In the party over here. Say ho. Say ho, ho. Say ho, ho, ho. Somebody, anybody, West Coast, squeeze. West Coast, say Right, started off on 8th Avenue when I made up the name brother. It was me, my 2-piece next to the battery. Right hand man, freaking me. Rap, sing, make sound. For example, here's the telephone ring. Hello, do we got any beautiful women in the West Coast today? But anyway, no more delay. Yeah. Check out the new style I display. Now you gotta be proud to rock with M-B-O-U-G-I-E. And I'm the whole voice. The human beatbox over entertainer. No other title can fit his plainer. Past the generation out and the remainder. Also known as a beatbox. Cash check and sound effect. And I'm finished. I can sleep fingers over. You know what? Well, here's a little something that means to be hard done. I was going downtown. Word. On the no one to be with Stepson. DJ 205. Some pretty girl. I sat beside her. There she went. And she was Tony the time. Hold on, keep it up. I say, honey, my name's Sacred, not Frosty. Oh, God. She was raising her. She said, the name Maggie, but call me. Sing it. Michelle Leimert. Someday, monkey, but champion on some. Champion on some. Rock the house, you know what I'm saying? What I'm on the mic, there won't be no delay. Come on, what's the move? We show it through. And you're done. To the record jam groove. Lottie Dottie! Lottie Dottie! Lottie, my nigga! You know what, your people? Lottie Dottie! We don't cause trouble. We just a man that's on the mic. Keep it rock up on the mic, we. For all of y'all, keep it y'all in now. This is your smile. It's cool when you cause a cozy condition and we create. Listen to what we say, cause this time I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning, gave myself a stretch up, went to the bathroom to wash up my hair, top of my face and my head, on a cup of setup, remember? Who was the top choice? There was a rebel double, 5 minutes it lasted. Mary said, you can have a good time, alright now? And that's true, that's why we never have no beefs in there. Wash off the soap and brush. All of our lake or the skin gets spilled. And you got the cross. Shoot to the night, ain't no mommy, yeah, bubble. Bubbles in the dust so I can have a clean, dry, what's my body in here. But the one, the brand new, the girls I might take homes. I got, that should make me ride around the all of the lawn. Fresh dress like, my young butts at the one, funny shoes I make my. Stop that, I'll stop short. I went back in Africa. Tilly, Bandu, bounces to my old girl from the. So girl plays hard to get. I said, what's wrong, sis? Looked upstairs. Said, having a good time, y'all? Say what? I'm feeling. Say what? You went away. Now, yeah, Sophia Janell. And I love you so. How much you never. You took your love away from me. Yeah, kid. So what was he to do? She crying over me, kid. Feeling blue, I said, don't cry. Here comes your mom's with those 2 little. I mean, mom said so sad to slick. With Sally in the face, called Dexter in her. Punch her in the belly, kid stepped on her. Slammed the child on the arm. The was strong, the kids was gone. Something's wrong, kid. What is going on? Tried to break it up, I said, stop it, leave her. Can't have you. Grab me closely by my sides. I rolled down alone like I had the chicken butts, but she gave me chase. She caught her quick. She put her finger in her face. MC Snake. She says, why don't you give me up? So we can go cruising in my own. And if you give me that oath, I'll give you all my. Yo, Ricky, can't you? I just love your jazzy ways. Thank you, family. And on, she can't listen, kid up. Sis, shut up, sis. Gave her a kiss. I said, you can't have me, I'm too young for you. She says, no, you're not. Then she starts crying. I'm 48, alright? I am now, go ask my mother. I give you young chicks, can't be a lover. Not to the tick-tock, you don't stop. Not to the tick-tick and you don't quit. Hit it up, you fresh. City, y'all. You got what I need.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Celebrate you, Vic, for capturing this for us. And we leave this history for the world. Enjoy. Yeah. Look at that. He's in the community. He's with the people. Let's move that. Put it where
I got it.
I can come and read.
I'm cool. Thank you.
Listen, do your own math and learn from the stuff that you are missing. Create your own path with your own vision.
Okay. Now let's see if I can pull this off. You know, there's certain aspects. That's enough. Okay, now, Vic, you know, there's certain aspects of this that we set up, that interaction. Some of them work better than others.
That's right.
So we're going to try this one today. It's now time for Sippin' and